Jake just assumes this is probably just a little ploy for him to get out of milking the cow. So she says, fine, I'll milk the cow today, but you're doing it tomorrow. He says, no, really, there's a ghost out there. Don't go out there. And she walks out, and she sees the little mess he's made, spilling the milk, trying to sell his trick. And she sets the pail back up, and she sits down on the three-legged stool and begins milking the cow. Doodly-doo, doodly-doo. When from behind her, the same voice comes and says, I am the wide-eyed ghost. And she jumps up and screams and runs back into the house and slams the door. And she begins telling Matt, you weren't kidding, there really is a ghost out there. What are we going to do? How can we live on a haunted farm? We're going to have to move. And young little Noah, their son, comes out and is, how are we going to let some old ghost run us off our farm? We can't let this happen. So he says, I'll take care of milking the cow. So he goes out there and he climbs up on the stool, sets down the pail, and he starts milking. Doodly-doo, doodly-doo, whoosh, 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 whoosh. When the same voice comes behind him and says, I am the wide-eyed ghost. And Noah stops, turns around, and says, I know who you are, ghost. And if you don't get out of here, I'm going to turn you into the black-eyed ghost. And the ghost jumps and screams and and runs away and disappears and is never heard from again. And the family stayed on their farm and lived happily ever after, never to be haunted again.
That's a good one. Do you want your deaths or opportunities?
I'll go with James first.
Voice,
Try.
value, the voice sounds cool.
Yeah, you scream good.
It was really well organized too. It painted a picture the whole time. Flowed well.
Punchline was good.
I know. I've never heard that one.
The black-eyed ghost, that was funny.